Already in discussion with the farm laws, the Prime Minister outreach program, and how there is this very unique, interesting concept wherein an industrialist has gone ahead and spread information and awareness about farm laws during his daughter's wedding. Yes, and as the farmers are continuing to rage across various borders surrounding the national capital, there is this one particular industrialist we talk about. His name is Lalit Gandhi. He's from Maharashtra. He's taken a quirky spin to this entire matter. Now, during his daughter's wedding celebrations, the Sangeet ceremony was replaced by Gandhi's push to spread awareness regarding farm laws. Now, Lalit Gandhi, he is from Kolhapur, took a unique path to make the public awakening in support of the farmer laws. He contributed to spreading information regarding these three laws in a very unique fashion through his daughter Bhakti Gandhi's wedding ceremony. Now, during the wedding, instead of the musical evening that is the norm for almost all weddings across the world, the benefits of the farm laws were explained to the guests. Listen in to this.
मेरी बेटी भक्ति की शादी संयोग से राष्ट्रीय किसान दिवस 23 दिसंबर के दिन संपन्न हो रही है। भारत के किसान को सक्षमता मिले, संबल मिले, इसलिए इन किसानों के हक में प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने जो नए कृषि कानून लाए उसके बारे में लोगों तक उसकी जानकारी पहुंचे, इसलिए इस विवाह के मंगल प्रसंग पर देश भर से आए उद्यमियों को, सभी अतिथियों को हमने किसान कानून की जानकारी हो इसलिए इस कार्यक्रम का आयोजन किया और किसान कानून के बारे में जो भ्रांतियां फैलाई जा रही है वो भ्रांतियां दूर करने का एक राष्ट्रीय अभियान का शुभारंभ आज हमने इस विवाह के अवसर पर किया। इसकी मुझे बहुत खुशी है।
All right, so isn't that a pleasant story to go ahead and witness at this point of time where farmers are going and holding hostage the national capital region? Sumit Peer, what a tremendous effort. That's the positive effort that we are requiring from industrialists, big and small, in our country, especially those agri-tech startups and innovators, to reach out to the farmers, spread awareness. This particular gentleman from Kolhapur, he's an industrialist, his daughter has gotten married, and he decides, instead of having a musical ceremony, which is the norm, which is mandatory, which is the done thing, the set thing, let's do something different. Let's make a change at the grassroots level, and that's what he's doing. He's doing his small bit. That needs to be the message coming across to the entire country.
I think Meghaji, what he did is absolutely right, because this is a facade created by some people who are spreading dissonance. The word is dissonance. There were some apprehensions which were addressed already by the first 8 or 15 amendments which are done to the law, because these amendments are basically to clarify and reinforce and reiterate. After that, now once those issues which you raised earlier are addressed, what is this? You repeal the laws. Law hata do. If we keep on repealing the laws like that, tomorrow you have to repeal all types of laws. You have to block a Delhi. It depends on how many people can you get to the Delhi borders. You can get any to every law repealed. This is not how a democracy can work. Now, people like you, me, and people on the show and this gentleman, what are they doing? They're doing the service to a nation. They're talking about this. They are they are kind of they are clearing the air, because some farmers were told, "Bhai, aapki zameen chali jayegi. Bhai, aapka ye ho jayega." Now, usually, if you are somewhere far flung in a village, you might believe it to be true. But when this news, when this information spreads, and it starts spreading from the local areas and sources, that is where it will come. Farmers don't realize one thing. There was one summit, I don't remember which, I was on a debate with you, and the Honorable Prime Minister said that the food processing industry only, industry only in India is $500 billion, and it will go to $2 trillion in 10 years. Imagine the amount of money that can come if we start regularizing the sectors. There's a scope for technology to come in. There's a scope for everything to come in. Who is going to benefit? It is the farmer. But if you keep on holding the things to the ransom, if you keep on blocking the roads, and unfortunately some of the unwanted elements get in the disguise of farmers and start vandalizing towers and all, you are bringing bad name to the country, bad name to the community, and bad name to every good effort you are doing. Politicians do politics, but you are anadatas. You are not supposed to do politics. You are good at your fields. We salute you. We respect you. Sir, please go back. Go back to your hometowns. Go back to your villages. Do what you are best at. We are proud of you. We always will be. We will be always humbled. But by blocking these roads and all, you are not helping the cause. Please, you are an important part of our society. We request आप घर जाइए. आपकी हर मांग मानी जाएगी. हर जायज मांग के लिए प्रधानमंत्री जी खुद आपके सामने खड़े होते हैं. हमारी आपकी क्या औकात? Back to you, Megha.
Okay, all right. Joining me also on the broadcast is Ms. Tiwari at this point in time. Ms. Tiwari, your comments. We are going ahead and discussing farmer laws. The Prime Minister making that appeal, and messages like the ones that we are right now putting across in front of our viewers. There is this one small-time industrialist from Kolhapur. He has used his daughter's wedding as a propaganda machine to spread the right message, awareness message to the people, to the masses, to the farmers about the farm laws. These are the kind of gestures that are needed at this point of time to spread the right message, to cut the rumor mongering with regards to, your land is going to be taken away by the corporates. That's complete hogwash. That's a humbug. And let's understand, the Amul cooperative that brought about the white revolution did not take away farmers' livestock. The Kunur plant, the Kunur, tea gardens that had been set up by Tata Tea over there in Kerala, they were not taken away by the Tata corporates. They were not. In fact, the land was given to the farmers. They were allowed to till over there. They were given ownership, and then it was a win-win situation both for Tata and the farmers. Mr. Tiwari, yes.
Yes, absolutely. My name is Parul Bhargav, and I agree with you on this point, because I also feel that the whole situation was, just blown out of proportion. And the thing is that in India, in our country, the biggest problem is that the biggest religion is of religion. The biggest religion in our country is of politics. Now, this whole thing has become a political propaganda. And I do certainly feel that, the farmer, if they have a problem, so they need to talk to the government directly. And if the government is doing something for them, that they should be, initiating their laws and explaining their things to the farmer directly. What is happening is that the farmer is, is in a big problem right now, because a lot of political parties is attacking the farmers and not letting them reach to the government. So these are the basic problems that we are facing. And at this point where the whole world is going through corona process, so I feel this is a big a problem that has increased much more, because the weather is against us, the whole situation is against us, and I do certainly feel that it is very difficult for the farmers also to be staying on the roads. So I request all the political parties to please back off and let this problem between the farmers and the governments be solved directly.
Let the farmers' problems be resolved with the government and the farmer groups coming together. There is no need to politicize for vested interest to rally behind the farmers. That's the underlying message. Mohini Mohan Mishra ji, you want to join in this debate? Ground pay, when we are going ahead and witnessing these positive changes, people are making initiative. That's exactly what the Prime Minister also did today. He spoke to these 5-10 farmers from various parts of the country, from various states. And these are small marginal farmers. He went ahead and listened to their plight, how their lives have changed in these small ways, and farmer reforms have been brought about a massive change, massive transformation in the way they go ahead and live and how they go ahead and earn their livelihood. What more can be done on the ground? The likes how this particular industrialist from Kolhapur is mentioned. We talk about a number of these startups that are coming in, agri startups. So, how can that push be put forth to send across the Prime Minister's message, send across the central government's message for the welfare of the farmers?
We have taken feedback from around 500 districts of our country, and almost all farmers are in a positive mood to accept these acts, and they have to be implemented, and they will observe it how beneficial they are for the farmers. So that is the whole situation in the ground of our country, because they are small farmers, landless farmers. They are cultivating varieties of crops. They are not only cultivating 23 crops, those who are under the MSP. Therefore, they are welcoming this act. The act should be implemented and let the private players come. The whole motto is farmers should get a better price. Who is the private player? Maybe it be some big leader from Congress party or AAP.
So my question remains the same. How will government decide the farmer will get the exact price? I'm not against the government. Once again, I'm clarifying. I'm not against the government, but there are issues in the bill. let me know how will you calculate when the data you are getting from the farmers or from the mediums you have is already wrong. When you are multiplying 1.5 into 0, it remains 0.
Yeah, so then you have a regulatory authority, and that has been an issue that has
there
been
are
raised.
thousands of crops in our country, not only paddy or pulses or wheat.
Correct.
Exactly.
There are spices crops are there. There are
I will also
fiber
say one
crops,
thing.
high value
That
fiber
the
crops
government
are there.
has promised.
There are vegetables are there. There are fruits are there. So
But
they are.
how do you know the exact cropping?